1, 2, 1, 2.
Yaggah radio show?
The Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yes. The Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I hope you can hear me. Can I be heard right now? Let me get that. We're going to do this.
Make sure I look good.
Oh hell yeah, don't worry, we're on camera, yeah. It's just gonna be music and
should I start?
Oh yeah.
You started already?
Yeah, I started the show right, yeah. I'm live right now. I'm going live, not live on.
No, that's what I meant. Okay, I'm not gonna live on it yet.
Broadcasting from the campus of the Phoenix Center for the Arts, this is RadioPhoenix.org.
All right, let's start the show. Yeah, but we're not live. I'm just trying to make sure that we can be heard here. Are you live right here? Oh,
no, not yet.
All right. Yeah. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh, wait,
that's YouTube right here. So I think we can be heard. So yes, we can be heard now. We are live. We are live, man. I'm sweaty. I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Man, because you're here. Gbeke is here. That's it, right? Gbeke. Gbeke is in the building. Building. You know what I'm saying? Looking all fresh. Look at me, y'all. I gotta wear a hat because my hairline is quite I guess it's Stress of America. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? So, this is Kaja Brown. That's Becky's artist. Yes.
Nice to meet you, Gbeke.
Yes. So we are going to go live right now. We're going live right now. Here, this is Safari Sound Entertainment, and this one is. But we're gonna mute up because you already know how. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome
back. I know. I'm back again. I'm so excited to be back again. Yo, y'all don't understand. It's been a while. Wakanda forever. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Clinby, welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I am your host. My other host, she's missing, but she'll be back again. But we are live right now. RadioFeeds.org. There's a soul media. Yes, indeed. Back in business. Back in the building. Mr. Clinby, you just heard live some music right now. We're going to play some more music. And I'm going to get to some news and some comment. But we have a live interview with my special guest of the day, Gbeke. Yes, indeed. I'm so excited. I have butterfly when she came there. I was like, oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh my God. It's hot in here. It is hot in here. Yes, indeed. Amen. Amen. It is nice out there. But anyway, we're going to put some more music because I got some music cooking for all of y'all out there live and direct via radiofeeds.org where the valor comes to talk, sing, and connect. And yes, indeed, join me because it's going to be hot. It's already hot. She's making it hot. I'm just a little substitute guy. You know what I'm talking about? Yaggah. Let's get on, baby. Yeah.
Brand new banger.
That's how we do.
Brand new.
Hey. There you go. All right. Yes. Sorry, I gotta play the music, Lord, because I don't want y'all to send me any copyrights or telling me, hey, Mr. Clinby, my music is copyrighted right there, so I gotta take over your music right now. But you can go live via radiofeeds.org. Listen to us live right now. Becca's in the building. I'm just excited for her to be in the building. Oh my God. I have a confession, y'all. I have a confession, okay? So, yes, I've been following her on Instagram, and I think on Twitter too, right? Yeah. Twitter, yeah. I'm sorry. See, look. I'm not a stalker, okay? I'm not a stalker. I'm just an average man, okay? I'm just a guy on Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, indeed. But what I'm saying is this sister right here, talented. She moves. Her moves are excellent. I should say excellent. Okay? Put some respect on Becca's name today. Because I heard her move, I heard her swag, I heard her entertainment, entity. It's not just singing, it's not just all the little beauty and all. No, it's beyond that. You know what I'm saying? She, like I said, I told her already, get that money. Like Rihanna did, get that money. Okay? That's all I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm glad that we are back again. Sister Lydia, shout out to you. Where are you? If you're watching me right now, press like, say what's up, because I'm watching this streaming. We're live here. But I'm not live on Instagram. I promise you next week, I will be live next week, most definitely. We got some more music coming up for y'all. And we have a lot, like I said, she's going to be with me, you know what I'm saying, for 2 hours. 2 hours, right? Oh, yeah, you want me with 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Don't worry, guys. 2 hours. She's going to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, the business. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, indeed. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, Gbeke, she's been on the move this year, especially, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of events, festival. Most definitely, y'all can check her out on Instagram. Check out her YouTube. Go subscribe to her YouTube. Yes, indeed. Subscribe to her YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She got a bunch of music, bunch of songs out there you guys can be able to catch, be able to listen to. But most of all, it's Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? It's Afrobeat, cooking with some little hip hop, with some R&B with it. You know what I'm talking about? Who doesn't love Afrobeat right now in 2021? You know what I'm saying? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Gbeke, she's in the building. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to her. Any question you guys can put out there, most definitely. I got some questions for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got some questions, from the beginning, but we also got some business questions because music is from the soul. You know what I'm saying? So we have to find out where does her music comes from. Some folks do it from the soul, from passions. Some might do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, get paid for what you do. That's all I gotta say. Get paid for what you do. Big shout out over there. Big shout out. Safari Entertainment, I see you. Yes, indeed. Social media, I see you. I got some news. Yes, I want to talk about some news. Not that I want to talk about what's going on, but I want to jump on the Apple Martinez real quick before we jump on our interview. I don't really want to talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse or the Ahmaud Arbery. That's going to be for next week, most definitely, because I would like to elaborate on that. Yes, indeed. I see you. Why do you have to write my government name like this, brother? Why do you have to write my government name like this? Why, bro? That's my that coming, Mr. Clean B. Who is that right there? Colin, I see you, brother. I see you. Mary, I see you too. You know what I'm saying? Do not put my government name, okay, please. Out of respect, okay? They are watching, all right? I'm just saying. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, before we jump on the live interview, because she's with us, she's going to elaborate on, not only on her adventure, but maybe some advice for those out there who are in her shoe or progressing or want to be or inspired by her talent, not just her talent, but her her business entity, the swag, I would say the El Jefe, I just said La Jefe, you know what I'm saying? And then in the south side they said La Jefe, meaning the boss of all bosses. But like I said again, I'm saying she's making moves. Y'all seen her on a lot of festivals, the Arizona Music Hip Hop Festival, right? Yes, indeed. Yeah, see? And that's big out here in Phoenix, Arizona. You know what I'm saying? If all you Africans out there who would like to talk, if you don't join our festival, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, okay? Any Africans out there, who wants to make moves, she's right there, okay? Y'all out there, and all you haters too. And if you're a hater, God bless you too. Because we love you. We love your haters, okay? I love all my haters. You know what I'm saying? She loves her haters too. You know what I'm saying? We have nothing for the haters. All we do with the haters is we give them distance. We wave like this, like this. If this was a dance, I would do this. Bang, 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 bang. Hi. Wax your window. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You wax the haters' window like that's how we do. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is this. You got to show support. Support the system. Hey,
is financially supported
I got some commercial.
by West Side
I got to pay the bill.
Jazz, northeast corner of 59th Avenue and Bell Road in Glendale.
Yes.
Performers include Big Pete Pearson, Beth Liederman, The Sugar
Pay the
Thieves,
bill.
and Charles Lewis. Westside
Donate.
Also on
Donate.
Facebook,
Yes.
#Westside Jazz and Blues.
Woo.
This is the
That's what I do. So, yes, I know. She's like, yeah, this brother right here is pretty wild right now. Okay, yeah, I'm wild. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm wild. That's the difference. Crazy and wild. Okay, it's okay to be wild sometimes. Conservatively wild. Crazy. That's a get in trouble. All right, but I'm just saying, if you get both. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. As long as you can control one or the other, because crazy and wild don't mix, okay? Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? Jody Harris. Stop putting my government name on this channel right here, okay? It's Mr. Clean B. I love y'all, but can y'all stop snitching on me on that, okay? I love y'all, but stop running my government name right now, all right? Yaggah. I'm glad to be back. I am glad to be back. Y'all don't understand. First of all, I would like to say, before I even start anything right now, God is good. Amen. I know this is not the show for that. I'm not here to preach for all of y'all. But I want to let y'all know God is good. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do in life, no matter what challenges that you face in life, God is on your side. Don't never lose faith. Don't never lose sight of that. Don't never lose hope of that. I'm just keeping it real. Because I'm telling y'all right now, there are folks out there who are going through real life situation. There are folks out there who are getting lied to. There are folks out there who are getting violated, vilified, being talked about without even knowing about them. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep the sky above. I'm just saying right now, God is good all the time. It's not the right show for that, but I want to say God is good all the time. Keep faith all the time, baby. Yes, indeed. Now, this is going to be for the kids, okay? Back in the building, okay? Subscribe, okay? And watch your YouTube channel. I know it's Gbeke, right? Is that Gbeke? Gbeke. Gbeke. I'm gonna say that again for all you pronunciators out there who don't know how to pronunciate. Because some of you don't even know how to say my name too. Okay, we're gonna say Gbeke again. Okay, you can call me 602-633-2662. Do you have people you can call? No, you can have people. They can call you live too. If you have fans out there, people can call you. Yeah, the number is right there. I'm gonna say the number. So since you're gonna be with me, I'm gonna call. Pretty much gonna be. I'm gonna ask you about your beginning. Probably like after my segment at 2:30, I'm gonna probably ask you about the beginning, and then we're gonna go into musical. And then we're gonna go with right now, and then with your new album, which will be the final. Yeah, with your new music coming out. So don't worry, I got you. You know,
I'm gonna restart my life.
we're going. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, you're gonna restore your life. Okay, yeah. Because right now what I usually do is I do news in the beginning and segment, and then after I play the next music, pretty much from 2:40 all the way until 4 p.m. You belong to me. I'm sorry, I'm not like that. I just said she belonged to me, but on the show, she belong for 2 hours. For 2 hours, she's in the show. Okay, 2 hours. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, so, but yes, indeed, we're gonna start the show. I got some little bit of news. I don't really want to jump on the news, but I would like to share some news with y'all. Not that it's something that I would like to brag about or I'm excited about. But I want to bring some awareness, some awareness about, what I'm saying, our culture, our society, things that we need to be teaching our kids. And I'm gonna jump on the Alpo Martinez. Y'all know him from the famous movie. What's that damn movie? Oh my God, I just forgot already.
Ferris Bueller.
Huh? Oh no, the one that the gangster that just passed away. Man,
I can't think of his name.
Oh my God, Cameron was in the movie. You know what? Hold on. That's all we got. Google. That's all we got. Google. That's all we got. Google right now.
I can't think of it.
Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement.
Is
it gonna be a full 2 hours?
Every single time.
Oh no, it's gonna be 2 hours. No, it's gonna be pretty much. So right now, I'm gonna talk about the news, and I'm gonna jump on the segments.
Okay.
So after the next music that's gonna play, we're gonna do our interview live. Oh, I'm so excited right now. I just want to forget about the fake news or the real news because Gbeke is in the building. Oh my! I just have butterflies. I'm telling you, I'm not thirsty. Okay, I'm just excited to see the sister in the building because I've been seeing her moves on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media, not just on social media, but just in different events out here in Phoenix, Arizona. So big up to her for making those big moves and congratulations for her album and music coming out this year, most definitely, and beyond. And also, I want to jump on some news today. Some little news. Not to be too big on the big news out there, but I know last week I wasn't there. I wasn't here. I wasn't present. So for those out there who are waiting for my live show, my live podcast, my live broadcast, I would like to apologize. In front of y'all, live and direct right now. I should have tell y'all that I was not going to be live and direct last Saturday, but I appreciate everyone who came through the Desert Soul Media Radio Phoenix Halloween party, most definitely, and also the following week showing support and also listening to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast and following me on my YouTube. I have to congratulate myself. I just got 200 subscribers. Not that it's the best. It's the best thing, I'm not saying, oh my gosh, but hey, 200 is all right, what I'm saying? I want to say thank y'all for those out there who love me, who love what we do, who love what we are trying to establish. Not trying, but we are striving to establish, most definitely, not just via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, but abroad, outside, in West Africa, in Europe, out here in America, everywhere. So, so big up to all of you out there who are showing us support, most definitely. Now, you already know there's a case going on, the Arbery case that's going on in Georgia, and also the Kenosha case with the Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't even want to say the name. Pretty much, I'm never going to speculate on that because I believe there's a verdict that will come up next week. So I will, pretty much reserve that right to speak on that the following Saturday. So I would love for you to join me next Saturday before Thanksgiving, before you go get your turkey, your African Thanksgiving out there. I'm saying, if you're doing an African Thanksgiving, invite me, please, okay? African Thanksgiving, Jamaican Thanksgiving, whatever Thanksgiving that you have. If you get some turkey for free, I'm coming to your crib. You know what I'm saying? With no face mask on. With no face mask. I gotta say with no face mask because I'm black. Okay. Anyway, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, enjoy yourself out there. But next week we are going to elaborate on those trials that are going on right now that are pretty much getting everybody so upset, so crazy, so worked up. So we are going to definitely talk about that. So I would like for y'all to pretty much join us next Saturday, to be able, if you have any opinion, anything that you'd like to write about or talk about, you can be able to write it down and say, hey, this is what I'd like to say. I will read it for y'all, most definitely. And also the infrastructure bill has been passed. So congratulations to Smokey Joe and all the Republicans who literally didn't want to pass some type of infrastructure bill because they were so afraid of helping the American people, which I don't understand why, because this is America. It's a democratic place. So how come you cannot pay your bills in order to help others out there? So anyway, that's another thing that I have to say congratulations to that most definitely. Now, before I jump on to our music and our live interview, which I would like for all of y'all to join me right now. Join me right now, live right now, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, Safari Sound Entertainment TV or Safari Sound Plus TV, or if you're on Facebook, I'm live right now on Safari Sound Entertainment on my live, or you can follow us via radiofeeds.org, where the value comes to talk, sing, and connect live and direct right now. Now, this goes out for everybody out there that has been talking about the Apple Martinez, the brother, the original gangster that, was murdered in Harlem a couple weeks ago, which I was going to elaborate on that a few days ago, but, I was off last week. So, I had the chance to be able to, recess, progress, analyze, and be able to now reject my opinion. That's just an opinion. It's not a fact. It's not whatever it is, because I just got all my facts to bring my opinions out there. Now, for those out there who don't know the story of Apple Martinez, you can go back to the movie called Paid in Full. I think I had the name out there. I forgot the name. Paid in Full. If you guys go back, big shout out to Rockefeller Record for actually having the, Paid in Full with Cameron and all the aliens out there, most definitely. But, when I watched that movie, I wasn't really, I didn't really know the story. I just knew it was part of a true event. I didn't realize it was a true story. I mean, of course, we're talking about in the 2000s where, a hip hop or any genre of music were glorifying violence, not just, gang life, but violence in general. And I remember that movie pretty much depicts the lifestyle of not just the gang members, but drug dealers, traffickers, narcotics, in America, in Harlem, in the black community per se. Now, as I watched the movie, of course, I was inspired not by the glory, but also by the actions of it. The money, the attention, but also I also was paying attention to the chaos, the stress that comes with it. I think I was talking to one of my peers outside where I was just telling them that what I've learned that rich people actually stress a lot, but drug dealers or narcotics, people who sell drugs, illegally actually stress even more because not only that they have to, hide their money, but they have to watch out on who out there is, going after their money. So let's pay attention to that and let's make sure we all remember that. So whenever you can make money, get yourself a lawyer, get yourself prepared for whatever stress that's going to come to you. Now, when it comes to Apple Martinez, God bless his soul, and I have nothing to do with his past, his present. I have nothing to do with, his lifestyle. I don't even know the man. Literally, I've just read his story, from the videos that he has been put out. I've paid attention to the last video that he was actually describing his murderous ways and all the things that he was doing. And I was just, pretty much questioning all that stuff. But back then, everybody was glorifying the rats or the snitching movements, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and and he came out of jail, was under some type of witness protection, got out of it, came to the hood, which again, that's one of the things I would like to elaborate on that real quick, and came back trying to pretty much claim his fame of in the hood. Got murdered, unfortunately, and lastly, what I've heard, he was murdered because of a woman, which of course, us men, we do that all the time. Unfortunately, we will kill each other over a woman. Of course, ladies, we love you. That's why we got to murder each other, which is bad. bad. Violence is bad. But we all, man, we do that. We can be idiot like this, okay? Us, man, I gotta say this. Let's not act like this, okay? If your heart is broken, if your corazón es corta, run, correr, okay? Correr, por favor, correr. Es tu corazón es corta, don't cry, correr. Don't go get loud. No, don't get no blazing aching. No. Run, please. Run and cry the river, all right? But my thing about this story is the fact that now, ever since he passed away, there has been rumors or speculation. Everybody who has been talking about how, folks are so happy that he was murdered. Others are happy that, that he got what he needed. Folks are talking about karma. Karma is a sucker. Folks are, pretty much sympathizing with his murder, with his assassination. And to me, all of those energy that was just reading, observing, I would just ask myself this. What is the teaching moment on that? What's the teaching moment on not just him following that lifestyle, glorifying, the streets, glorifying, killing people, glorifying drugs and murders, folks, coming out and trying to re-glorify himself in public and being murdered in the same hood that he came from, which, number one, was a big mistake for him to come back in the place that they told you not to come back. That's number one. Number two, you're going back to the place that you snitch on or you rat on the folks that you either assassinated or you got them in jail or you killed their family members. That's number two. So two things already that on his behalf, God bless you. So again, were a big mistake. Because I'm pretty sure if you guys ask Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's not in New York right now. He's somewhere in Puerto Rico by the beach right now. Okay? Because no rat will come back to their hood, glorify themselves. So those are the mistakes I would like to point out. But what is the lesson when it comes to using that lesson and teaching our youth? Teaching the 8, 9, 10, 11, the teenagers out there, those who are listening to the trap music, to the drill music, to the hip-hop music that are playing right now. Not the hip-hop that I play, and you can just say, oh, yes, Mr. Clean Beat, you listen to Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, or Tupac, they were playing gangster stuff, or you listen to LL Cool J. Yeah, LL Cool J did conscious rap. Tupac did conscious rap. So is the 90s rappers or early 2000 rappers. Rap has changed, and don't mind me. I love hip-hop to the soul of me. I love music. I love hip-hop. Hip-hop is in my blood. I breathe, live, I ride with hip-hop all day, every day. At the same time, I have to also understand and accept the change in the music. Even though I may not accept or understand what has been talked about or what has been preached in the music, but I have to accept that. For the simple fact that we are using that term, that music, trying to glorify that, glorifying snitching, not even teaching kids that if you snitch, this is what's going to happen. Or if you get to that type of lifestyle, this is what would happen to you. Now, for those out there who have been talking about, well, what happened to him, that should happen. What's the lesson behind that when we are having our youth who are questioning us? Why did this guy get murdered? After he was a king or this and that. And we have to be able to explain to them, this is what happened. He did some bad things, which led to what happened to him. Maybe it could have led to a woman. Maybe it was a revenge, a karma. But at the end of the day, whatever lifestyle that you put yourself into, beware of that. I think that would be the lesson for all the youth out there, all the children, all the young girls and young boys out there. If you choose a lifestyle, be prepared of the consequences. If you want to be a soccer player, if you want to be a basketball player, be ready for the consequences. Be ready for the professionalism that comes with it. You might join a team, you might be traded, you might get cut off. They may not want you to play. If you join a computer or company or Amazon, be ready for the consequences that comes with the job, the stress that comes with the job. If you want to join that lifestyle where people are losing their lives, well, not just losing lives, but also poisoning the community. How about that? How about talking about selling poison into the community? And it's our own who does that. When are we going to tell our children, our youth, you don't have to, follow that path. You don't have to be a gangster to get money. You don't have to be a narcotic or follow that path. I know different lifestyle, different social economics, or depending on situations because of where we at and the way we live in. Not everybody's rich. Not everybody, has the middle class money. But at the end of the day, whether we are poor, we're rich, whatever we at, whenever we see children, our children should be the future, should be the focus of the morals. When we are witnessing, news like that, we should be able to teach them, hey, this is not what you should be doing. You should be able to read a book. That's number one. Kids, read a book, kids. If you are out there watching Mr. Clement right now, read a book. That's number one. And write and respect. And when you do all those three things, trust me, all the good energy will come to you. Whatever good things that you embrace in life, whether you want to be a singer, a business person, you want to be the president of the United States, or any type of positivity out there. But the lesson of the Apple Martinez that I would like to share with you is, we don't have to live that lifestyle in order to glorify something. We can be able to do something righteous. We can be able to strive for greatness, for success. The success does not have to be in the dark path. It could be in the lightness. It could be in the righteousness, to where, we can be able to, inspire those to do better. Change the world, change the globe. Inspire these kids so that they can learn how to respect, how to adapt to our society. Not to, tell them this is how life is, or this is what's going to happen, or be a gang member, or if you do this, you're going to have this money, or if you listen to that. All of these ignorance agendas that have been out there, we need to stop all of that. We need to stop promoting all that violence to our youth. Because if we don't, one of them is going to end up like Apple Martinez. One of them is going to end up 6 foot under. We have to pay attention to our youth. Let's play some more music. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And who is calling me from Tucson, Arizona? I gotta go. Yaggah. Woo! All right.
This is General Tchefari, international regiment from Ivory Coast, West Africa. I'm at the Yaggah Movement.
I got a surprise for her. I'm waiting.
Up to Radio Finish.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
That was good.
Brand new banger.
Bro, you didn't even tell me
I'm just saying.
Seriously,
Let's go. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Hey.
One man told me I'm true, but I can't take my eyes off of you. Feeling better cause I cannot do. I want you, call me, I come through. Tell me what you want to, cause baby I be out for you. Alright. Make a joke go, match my flow. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. Alright. Baby, don't go, but it won't go. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. I did choco, I go loco. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. Won't ride from you, won't try something. The floor, want it everywhere and more. Hang your sign on the door. Rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We're waiting on the host to get back. He said he has a surprise for me. So we're about to find out what the surprise is. Hi, everybody.
Make a joke go, match catch my flow. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. Alright. Baby, don't go, put in my coat. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. I did choco, I go loco. Bring the action, bring it in slow mo. Alright. Won't ride for you, won't try something.
Brand new banger.
Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every zone of time, live and direct at radiophoenix.org. Yaggah, let's get it on. Yeah. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Taxman got you down? The Blow Company is here to help. For 15 years, the Blow Company has focused on building meaningful, long-lasting relationships, ensuring clients understand any and all complicated tax codes. Services include accounting, tax preparation, consulting, and more for both businesses and individuals. The office is located at 1204 East Baseline Road, Suite 104 in Tempe, Arizona. For more information, can be found at blauco.com, and that is blauco.com. Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every zone of time, live and direct at radiophoenix.org. Yaggah, let's get it on. Yeah.
Brand new banger.
Brand new. Brand new.
My God is Lord. Jah is Lord. I is Lord. Allah is Lord. You can't look at people as a color. You can't.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back again. Yes. Everybody out there, thank you very much for joining us today. Oh my gosh. We are going to start our live interview. I'm just happy to be back, man. Yes, I'm sorry. I gotta go check on my peoples. And yeah, I'm sorry. That was a surprise. Sorry. I know you had it again. Hold on. Let me make sure I put the Hear us live? Yes. Can you hear me live? Can you hear me live right now? You can hear me live right now. Yes. That mic. I love that mic. Oh, yeah, I love that mic. I love that mic. I love that microphone right there. Yeah. Oh, man. I love that mic. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Gbeke. Gbeke. Yes, man. Sorry, Sister Lydia corrected me for saying your name right.
Thank you.
So I have to like ask her. I think I got cussed out too. She was like, "That's not how you say it. Just use it. Just do the G or something." I was like, oh, okay. Back here, I was like, okay. I'm going back home. So anyway, hey. This is Rich. I never wrote. Whoa. I never wrote. Well, I'm not. Style with me, ride with me. I roll my dance on the beat. Oh, yeah. This is a live interview via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. You're Mr. McLean B. I got to keep it smooth right now. I got Gbeke in the building. Oh, my God. Like I said, every time I say her name, I just get a butterfly in my stomach. I have no shame to say that because, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But this is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And not only that, I'm happy to be back, live via radiofeeds.org where the valor comes to talk, sing, and connect. But I'm happy to see my sister back in the building because I've been following you on Instagram. I'm like, oh my gosh, when can I see her in person? Because, this COVID-19 got us all separated. Now people are doing the little verses left and right. Now we got all these people doing a little chat videos and music videos. You know what I'm saying? But then again, when I heard that you were coming, and and then you were supposed to be there last weekend, but then some things has changed, and then here you are today, live and direct via radiofeeds.org where the valor comes, sing and connect. What's going on, Sister Gbeke? What's going on, Gbeke?
I'm
yes.
happy to be in the building. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
I'm happy just that you're here because, big shout out to Sister Lydia. Okay, before we start, big shout out to Sister Lydia. If you're watching us, call us right now. Okay, you know the number is 602-633-2662. You can call us right now. Most definitely, big shout out to you for making it happen, man. So, how you doing, by the way? How you doing? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as an artist, man, I gotta ask you because this is what I ask everybody. How was your your pandemic experience as far as an artist? Because that's the first thing I gotta ask before I start jumping. Because I know you're artist with your money, with your move, with your little shows, left and right, and then you got Governor Ducey say no more concerts, no more shows, and all that. So, how was your experience to that pandemic though, as far as music, as far as creativity, like how was it before we even jump on the real story of Gbeke? Because I got fun. We gotta find out because all you artists, all we know is okay, he's out there making music, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, Spotify.
There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes.
Oh, please explain, because I was just like, when the next album's gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So definitely
my pandemic experience.
Yes, your pandemic experience.
So it's actually funny. I would say good and bad. So last year, last February, well, honestly, before that, I had planned a trip to Nigeria. To
shout out West Africa.
What's up?
West
in the building.
West.
I planned a trip to Nigeria to do some radio interviews, basically like a press tour for my new single, "Hold You Tight" at the time.
Yep.
And I left literally days before the pandemic hit. So when I got to Nigeria, everybody was like going crazy in America over COVID, but it hadn't really hit Nigeria yet.
Oh, really?
I was only supposed to stay there for 3 weeks, but by the time it hit Nigeria, we were on lockdown, like full lockdown. Like inside the compound, they didn't let any of us leave. Nobody could come in, nobody could go out. They had the security guards sleeping in the compound. Like it was very serious. I ended up extending a 3-week trip to 4 months. So fun fact, yeah, the longest I ever stayed in Nigeria was last year when I got stuck during the pandemic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this is serious. This is serious.
I thank God. That's why I say good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
I got to shoot 2 music videos. Logo and Hold You Tight.
Okay.
I got to record new music, 2 new songs. And then I was just like experiencing the culture up close, you know?
Yes.
Of course, it wasn't as like good as it could have been since I was stuck indoors, but like just being in Nigeria, like you can feel the difference. And that's why I always love going back to Nigeria, because I feel like I'm so immersed in my culture and connected.
And for those that for the spectators who are listening to us, can you elaborate on the differences, you know, as far as like, you know, from Nigeria to here when it comes to music, because you were doing all those moves, even though you were stuck in a company. I do apologize for that, man. That's terrible. That's like just put a lockup or something. But I didn't realize I was serious like that. Like,
it was. And when I say compound, it was like a neighborhood. But like even still, imagine being stuck inside your neighborhood for like a month, because I think that's how long the first wave of lockdown was. Because each time they would lift it and give us like curfew, but there was nowhere to go. Nowhere was open. You know.
Yeah. And you still managed to do music on top of that.
Oh yeah, music is everything.
So that now the good news as far as the music. So even though you were locked up for a few weeks, a few months, mm-hmm. How was the music experience? Like, how was the differences and the challenges when it came to you know, music with your video shoot and everything like that? Like, what was the great challenge that you have to face in order to overcome even right now? You can talk about that right now.
So honestly, it was a big risk because the pandemic was going on. Like, it was very rampant and a lot of people weren't even getting tested. So I just had to take a chance, you know? I didn't even get tested till I think I came back. I think we had to get tested to come back. Or I can't even remember, but like, yeah, I just took that chance, you know? I didn't end up getting COVID, so all glory be to God. But yeah, that was like a huge chance that I took. Because like, let's say even I got tested, I can't assure that the video director and his crew have been tested.
Yes.
All the extras in the videos have been tested. You know, like, so it was always like that extra precaution that I just couldn't take. And then like, it was lonely. So...
Oh no. No. Don't you even mention that, because the loneliness is it's very real though.
Not just lonely from a romantic standpoint, but like from like a familiar standpoint. Like, that was my first time spending that much time in Nigeria. My family wasn't with me. It was just like me. I was staying with family, but like my immediate family that I'm used to, they weren't there. My friends weren't there. It was kind of like I had to start a new life without any warning. Because like certain things that are acceptable here are not acceptable there, you know. So I just had to kind of shift to a culture shift.
Trust me, I understand, because you know, our elders they don't play. They are very conservative. Shout out to mom, happy early birthday, mom. Happy early birthday, mom. I'll send some money pretty soon after this, okay? But oh wow, this is crazy. So, but even though you were still, you know, on lockdown, you still have to manage to, put your creativity out there, especially with the music video.
Yes.
And did you ever have the chance to even get to the radio platform that you actually were supposed to play now? Or?
No, they were fully locked down, like sealed tight. Like I had to reschedule everything.
Oh, wow.
I had shows planned, had to reschedule all of that. I think I did one show, like 2 days after I got in town.
Right.
Then after that, they said, everybody stay your day. Like, stay where you are, for real.
Wow. I mean, because my thing was, because I noticed even with Radio Phoenix, I know we had some lockdown and then we started to reopen slowly, but with precaution, as you mentioned. And even right now, like having a guest, it didn't happen last year, or even in the beginning of this year.
Yeah,
it took a while for everybody the vaccination to kind of like proceed, and folks to actually sort of say, okay, like actually bring normalcy, I should say, because it took me a while. Even me seeing that pizza event outside, I was like, oh my god, like this is brand new. So, but then it's like I was locked down. I haven't seen it since 2019, but it feels good to kind of come back in, get back to normal again, and then with the shows and with the moves and the events going on. How was how was that affected? How did it affected you as far as as you're being in different shoes? Because I know some of the artists out there, especially, well, not to say that you guys get your money from, but most of the time it's more for recognition.
Yes,
to be out there networking, and for you to lose that network because of COVID-19. How was it effective, and did you use any other alternative to still be able to network with your fans?
Yeah.
The folks out there and come back on the scene like today right now. Like, but I know because I see all those rappers and artists and they're in their room doing music and in the closet and or they're like talking to their IG or their Twitter like, I'm so lonely. But how was the effect on you musically, and what did you use that to engage with your fans? Still kept the relevancy.
Yeah. So it was really tough on me because yes, I've been making music since 2017, but like as far as Afrobeat, my first Afrobeat single I released early last year. So that was kind of supposed to be my breakout period. And it was really tough with COVID because all the plans I had to break out, COVID said nope. Yes, I was able to do some things behind the scenes, but as far as like all the plans I had for like that recognition piece, it kind of just got foiled. So like I just had to kind of rely on social media.
Yes.
That's like the biggest thing nowadays.
Yes.
Social media is so important, not just for networking, but for connecting with your audience, connecting with your fans. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to do it on social media. That's why you saw like last year they were having all these things on IG Live, on TikTok, like all those platforms blew up during the pandemic because people realize just like how useful of a tool social media is. Man,
bless up. I'm glad you spoke the truth. You just preach right now. Yaggah indeed. Now, before we go for our second hour, because like I told y'all, she's gonna be here for another hour. I got some special music that I would like to introduce. This is brand new. For Gbeke, brand new right there. I'm just like I said, I'm excited. I'm actually excited that the music is being played via Radiocast because I always hear this on Spotify, on YouTube, on Instagram. But today, I got the chance to actually have it in my hand. Yes, indeed. Now you got this new single, man. You got this new single called Pala. Man, how did you come up with the music? Because we're gonna put it out right now. Pretty quick.
Honestly, I don't even know how I came up with it. Like, I just started listening to the beat, and I was like, this kind of makes me think of love. So I was like, I'm going to write a love song. Like, that's how I usually write my music. Mm-hmm. I listen to the beat, kind of meditate on it, and I'm like, how am I feeling? Yes. Write down some keywords, and then I just write. So that's how I wrote this.
Man.
And yeah, I really wanted it to be like a smooth blend of like R&B and Afro. That perfect fusion. Afro fusion.
Well, you know what? I can't wait to let it play right now because I'm ready to let it play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pala by Gbeke. Yaggah. Oh, we. Yeah, brand new, baby. It's pretty right there, huh?
Treat me right, you don't make nice.
I want to dance, but I cannot because right now. Right there, okay. Pala, hey, Pala, hey, Pala, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed, back in the building, live and direct right now. That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it. Share the broadcast. Share. All right? Be nice and share. Hot fire, baby. Hot fire. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that's right. Woo. Hey. Yeah. I love it. Please call YouTube and tell him not to fix my video. If you get a notification, attention, okay? Because you know, y'all, like I said, I gotta watch out. Even the local, hold on. You just a local rapper. And you understand because we should have respect. I respect that because I know back in the day it was different. Everybody was doing music and like how, you know, to promote and then copyright and all that. You can actually copy the stuff. Me and myself, I gotta watch out. Yeah, I even have to put the description to all my videos. I make sure I put the description next week. We're going to see it. When we put the artist, we have the picture, the artist. So we're going to do full. This is my first time back, so I'm trying to get my holiday spirit. Yes. Fella, hey. I'm in love already. I'm in love. I'm in love with myself first. Okay, I want to say that. Okay, I am in love with myself first. Brother, oh my good Lord, I love it. I love it. Y'all need to go and get that on YouTube right now. YouTube, Spotify, you know what I'm saying?
Music, every platform.
Apple Music, all the music out there that you can type, back it up, and that's Gbeke. Again, Gbeke. I'm just saying right now, okay? Go out there and get the music right now. This is live and direct radiofeeds.org where the battle comes to talk, sing, and connect. And we're gonna jump on to the second hour. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Instagram people, don't go nowhere. YouTube, Facebook, don't go nowhere because we shall be back. Because now we're gonna have our live interview with Gbeke. Bella. Oh yeah. Woo-wee. Woo. Hey. Woo. That's nice.
Programming is supported by Shiner Gold Pomade,
Yeah.
regular, special, and clay hair holds
Oh,
for men
right.
and women.
Who
Shade
does
soap
this?
and
I
merchandise.
don't know, man. You
Retail
I'm
locations
sorry. I
in the
gotta
US
say
or
this. You are
online
one
stores
sisters who
anywhere in
hang
the
out
world
with the
at
hip hop crowd.
shinergold.com.
You know what I'm
Shiner Gold on
saying? That
Facebook.
is.
Nothing could be finer than a man who smells like shine.
Is it all?
What was that Barry White song you played? I can't find it.
I saved it. You want me to email it to you?
No, just tell me what it is.
It's called Midnight Groove.
Oh, okay.
Very White
Midnight Groove.
Midnight
Okay.
Groove.
All right.
I was just going through the instrumental. I was like, because I'm because
Do
I'm.
you know what album that's off of, or you just found the song?
It was on the best of Barry White's, with all of his instrumentals. Because he had Midnight in Love, Midnight
Like
Groove.
four of his albums.
Yeah, it's like
like
all
that.
instrumentals. Because that's why I was just like googling that up, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
this
Midnight
is
Groove.
Midnight Groove
That's
for
the
sure,
song.
most there.
Okay.
But it's right here though.
How long is it?
6 minutes.
Okay.
You know Barry White like 6 or 10 minutes.
I'm listening to some other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can't listen to this at work.
Man, come on, man.
Folk music.
Barry White, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Barry White, Midnight Groove.
Okay.
For sure. Yes. Hey, man. Thank you all again. Once again, thank you for joining me again. Instagram, what are y'all doing? Y'all waving. Hi. Share the broadcast. Okay, share. Say what's up. Say something nice. Go and get a music. Apple Music, Spotify Music, YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, show support, especially if you look like me. Support this sister right here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I see too. 1, 2, whoever you are. You want to get my number, my phone number, my personal phone number? Yeah, I'll give you my number. My number is 602-633-2662. You want to call me or talk to me, holler at me? 602-633-2662. Okay, if you want to call me, you can call me right now. But Becca's in the building right now. She's in the building right now. Yaggah. Yes, indeed. That's how we do it, baby. Yeah. Woo. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes. Yeah, because like I said, I heard about you, and then I actually went to Facebook, Instagram, saw you come on your videos, you got some music. I was like, okay. But the one thing that captivated me to you was the Arizona Festival, Music Festival with the hip hop.
Yeah.
Because, like I said again, and that's something that this is what the show is about. I play everybody's music. I play pretty much the diaspora. One thing that folks seems to, get caught up is that tribalism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I actually told Sophie, I was like, you know what? This is once it's out there, that he's with the brothers and, with the diaspora like that, respect. I don't know, maybe I think that day I went and I follow you and pressing maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 likes. Because they were all music. It was like, okay, she can sing. Okay. Then okay, she got an album coming. It was a little mini commercial. I liked it, okay. And I actually called, I was like, yo, when can we have her? So the first time that she scheduled it, that's where I was prepared everything. Yeah. Something happened. Right. And then all I said was, I was like, please tell her I'm sorry. Please reschedule. Yeah. She was like, it's all good. It's going to be on, the following, which is today. So, when I didn't see, I was like, oh my God, I hope he comes. If he doesn't come, then I have to go plan B. But the blessing you show up. So that was great. But happy to be here. Man. And, to me, it shows that, we have, not only that we have a long way to go back, we are there. Yeah. We just have to reach out to more out there. And me, my show, like people think my show. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. But I got Crips and Blood, homies. I got what I'm saying. I got friends who are gang members from the street, like whether they're conservative, Democrats, whatever. But the whole point is I'm in America. Yeah. And last time America looks at me, doesn't look at me as an Ivorian. Looks at me as an African. Yeah. I'm in LA with these 3 brothers, 4 deep, as they call it. We getting pulled over. I'm getting taken out. I'm getting twice the treatment. And they're looking at me like, is there something that we should know about you? Right. This is between 9/11. This is when they're like, okay, 9/11. All that stuff. But then it's like, okay, if I can be able to let them know that this is who I am, this is where I'm from. Right. And even though they may not accept that, hey, because some of them may not say, I'm African, but some of them may say, I don't want to stick that African title. But at the end of the day, they're black. But I was like, yeah, but that comes from someplace. Yeah. I was like, this comes from a motherland. You know what I'm saying? As long as you look like me, I'm going to respect you. At the end of the day, that's my check. Black experience or whatnot, we all going through that. You know what I'm saying? It does not discriminate. You know what I'm saying? We may talk differently, but at the end of the day, when we face that system, it does not discriminate. That's true. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, you coming in here is to show them, to show everybody out here that we can come together. You know what I'm saying? You actually being part of that movement or that seance, I have to applaud you for that. Because there's a lot out here that I know. I mean, they do their shows too. And big up to y'all too. If y'all hear me right now, I know my camera is pretty up. I sound like that ESPN lady who got fired for talking what the music is going on right now. But but it's like what you do right now. Like I said, what you do right now is keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Keep expanding. That's what it is. So so the goal today is to pretty much, like I said, I'm getting to know you right now. And whatever we need to know what Gbeke is, because I got some questions. Questions. I'm ready. It's all advertisement questions. It's pretty much a question about your background. Yeah. Not your personal background, musical background. Right. So unless you want to bring some love thing on. This in the Breakfast Club, all right, man. This in the Breakfast Club. This is that type of part over here, all right. So this is business. We conduct their business over here. Business as usual. That's how we do it. So, so anything about your music background to promote your music. Like I said, I follow your music. I was like, listen to some of your music, press like. So now, even my phone, I got like 2 of your music. That like button, I'm like, okay, press like so I can go back and listen to it again. Have some people, because that's what I do. What I do is, all those people that you hear, I use them when I play on my car or I go somewhere else or I DJ or I do whatever it is. Or even with my people, like, hey, you like that music? Yeah. And depending on their reaction, I'm like, okay, they like it or they vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, right now, Afrobeat is getting popular. Afrobeat, you're doing, not only that you're doing Afrobeat, you pretty much incorporate all of that together. know what I'm saying? You're doing Afrobeat with some R&B. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard some hip hop yet. I mean, a little hip hop, but mostly it's Afrobeat R&B intertwined, which I'm gonna go on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I'm 28. I'm 28. Okay, my hair is okay. I'm 28. That's African Asian America. 28 years old. Anyway, you know, but you know, but you incorporate it, and that to me, you know, that creativity it's just inspiring, and you know, it's moving. I dance to music even at my job. I mean, so I do my own thing, but I was like, let me put some music in. It comes on my YouTube feed or my Spotify feed. I'm like, okay. And I'm dancing up and down, looking at me crazy, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm making folks listen to it. Because that's in my check, it takes someone's energy to transfer another energy.
True.
But we are living in an era where either your ego, your arrogance, or someone's hatred will not, you know, will interfere in that process. Because that's why I give a shout to all the haters.
Yeah.
Trust me, we all have haters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, if you're a hater and you're watching us right now, I love you. Okay, I love you. Do better. Get some money. Get the bag. And do good. Okay. Don't hate. It's Christmas. Almost Christmas time. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? But it's all about inspiration. And the show is about inspiring. You know, reach out to those out there who are, you know, who are looking at us who probably don't have a voice. Because I can say you are the voice of us right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a voice of whatever I'm doing, but I think you have a bigger platform than I have. Because knowing that you keep your relevancy going, but everybody knows you. Like, I'm looking at the comments right now. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Shout out to all the fans out there. Thank you all for being such a support system. Thank you. Thank you all for being a support system. You know, and that right there is what you say. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But I'm moving my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I keep it honest, but also I got to expose the things that, hey, we got folks behind us who give us bad energy, who wants us to fail, and we have to be able to come back to fight those. Because if we don't fight that, and we are either naive or we are so eased up on that, then we're gonna fail on that that pace. And that right there, I'm not gonna lie, you or any folks out there who are doing something good, especially if I'm hearing your music and you do something good, that means I want you to get that Rihanna money without ASAP.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, ASAP. I love you, bro. I love you. Shout out to ASAP, okay? But all I'm saying is money makes the world go around. So big shout out to Gbeke for making big moves. Go support her shows, okay? Event shows. And if you have any shows that you're about to join, please let us know right now. Please, yes. Please, like, let us know. Because that's going to be one of the questions, like, probably at the end of the show, like, yeah, I'm gonna ask you some questions. We have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna we got 10 minutes of music. And
I'll go live again, y'all.
Oh no!
Yeah. Because it's gonna be too long on my feed.
Wait, what do you mean? You can't?
Yeah, I don't want to have it live the whole entire time unless I'm talking.
I get you.
It's gonna be like 2 hours.
I get you. I get you. Wait, but I thought you Facebook. That's Instagram, right?
Yeah.
y'all. Join us today right now, most definitely, man. Back in the building, you know how we do. We are live right now via Radiocast.org, where the valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. And yes, indeed, y'all know how we do. We are just live right now. We got back in the building. I'm just so excited for her to be here. And I know y'all have been waiting for this moment since what? Last month? It seems like 2 years ago, huh? Last month seems like 2 years ago, huh? Man, it seems like 2 years ago, man. But anyway, we are back. I'm glad to be here live via Radiocast.org, where the valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. Once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Now, I know we're talking about the COVID and your experience, outside the United States. Now, before I even jump on to the musical, aspect of it, how did how was the beginning of your music, passion, I should say? What was the driven of your music, not career, but the passion of you loving music, like, because there has to be a little, a little light bulb on that, because I know someone, yes. So I know there's a story behind that. Go ahead, sister, elaborate. Amen.
Okay, so when I was like really young, like 2, 3, 4, I used to hang out with my dad a lot, and he played a lot of oldies music, like Shaka Khan, Sade, Mariah Carey, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, all of them, Madonna, and so I had already fallen in love with music just like because of my dad's music influence over me at such like a young, impressionable age.
Yes.
But then in specific, when I was like 5, I think, it was raining really hard and there was like almost nothing to watch on TV. Like my family and I were just looking for something to watch, anything. So we finally found this program called Disco Ball, and like it was like, honestly, God turned on that light bulb that night. Like,
amen. Yaggah.
It was not a coincidence that I stumbled upon that program, because like ever since that day I was like, yeah, I want to be a singer, I want to be a performer, like this is what I want to do with my life. Just watching all those people on stage, like it felt to me like the stage was their home, like they could just express themselves and be free, have fun, just create good vibes for people to enjoy. And that's what really drew me to music.
I mean, and then from, watching Disco Ball to be passionate about it to now pursuing not just your passion, but a career. Now, we all listen to music, but I know I cannot sing. Okay, I cannot sing. Okay, my voice is very raspy sometimes, but I know, not everybody are skillful, but for you to use that passion, use it, be inspired by that, and utilize that to becoming where you are. I mean, who pretty much gave you that motivation to start working on music or start writing music?
Honestly, like it just kind of happened. So once it happened, like my dad, like he saw some of my poetry when I was like in 3rd grade, and he was like, I was gonna throw it away because I hated it.
Poetry.
And he was like, yeah, like I started with poetry. Okay. And he was like, no, you should keep this. Like he's really actually the one that encouraged me from the beginning. And then like as I got older, I did like talent shows, competitions. I performed in like school plays, at like family functions. I joined my church choir. Like it just, everything became like a stepping stone to where I am today. So
you have to crawl, walk, and then you are running.
Now I'm like, I'm at a light jog.
Jog right now. I mean, oh my God. But so you joined the choir, your school. So pretty much you were into different talented, different activities.
Yeah.
How were those experiences? I mean, what was the greatest challenge that, facing those, attribute that you have to like, that you embrace right now today? Like those are like join the choir or, being in the school play, all those creativity that you have to be able to experience.
Yeah.
What was the greatest challenge that you took from that? Because I know, me doing the show, I think one of the challenges that I do take is the fact that, when I'm live, I have to be clean. I have to make sure that, I act like my age, which is even I play young music, but I have to act like my age. But the fact, but I know the fact that everything seems to be nuanced when you get to those places.
Right.
And I know because right now the time that I'm seeing the YouTube, the videos that I'm witnessing is not. I'm pretty sure that's not what you were back then.
No, it took a long time to get here. My greatest challenge has been not only discipline but patience. Those were the two greatest challenges that I've experienced like throughout my entire musical journey.
Why patience? Why patience? That's pretty interesting.
Patience because I have to realize not everyone is on the same path, going on at the same pace. So it's like I'll see people that like they just started music like last week, let's say, like just to make a joke. And they're already getting like a Grammy. Like, do y'all notice that like some people that like you just heard about them and they're already hot? And I'm like, I've been working and grinding since how long, you know? But I just have to realize like everyone's path is different and everyone's pace is different. And those things have really helped me get to where I am today because you know, like slow and steady wins the race. Yes. So I wouldn't say I'm moving slow, but like I'm moving at my God-given pace. So I'm just excited for what's to come.
I don't know what's slow about what you mean because what I'm seeing on your news feeds that's not slow to me. I mean, Slow Mo is the song, yes. Right. Slow Mo, so yeah, that's the song. But I don't know whatever I'm seeing you join all those festivities and events and all those activities going on right now. That's not slow. I'm thinking, oh my God, I need to keep up with the sister right here. She's moving. She's here. She's there. She's in Cali. She's somewhere else. I mean, those to me, I respect. I love to witness that because to me it's epic. It's history. And it's all part of our community. It's part of a voice. And I look at you as the voice of our people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at it. And I do appreciate how you just put it out there. How we need to have that patience in order for us to get what we need. Because yes, and I agree with you because it takes everybody's different path in order to get to what they need to get. So I appreciate how you put it out there. Now, as far as being an artist, because I heard you say you were an actor, you were like doing this. Now being an artist, like you doing music, because I'm listening to your music, right? But we're gonna play one of the music. We're gonna play Slow Mo again, okay? Before she tells us. Who told her to become an artist? Because that has to be because Papa Gbeke, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? But I know somebody in your circle probably got to your ears and say, you know what? How come you cannot just do this? How come you cannot do it? I put an album. Like, what was the beginning of Gbeke? Because I know Gbeke was not the Gbeke of today. I know the beginning of Gbeke was pretty much like because we're talking about high school, all those talents that you did, but then Gbeke. Who is Gbeke?
Who is Gbeke?
Yes.
Or how did Gbeke
become Gbeke? That right there, the mystery question. I know some of y'all out there looking at me. Yes. How did Gbeke become Gbeke today? Because I know Gbeke was a talent. She got the talent, but then she's the brain. So how did Gbeke become Gbeke today? I just want to know. I'm curious.
Honestly, it took a lot of support. Especially from my family. Like I grew up with like mainly my dad and my little sister like begging me on. Like my mom was always like, you're gonna finish school. Not that she didn't believe in my music, but she was like, a career out of music? No, school first. Period. Like that's how Nigerian parents are.
African mamas, I love you.
I love my mom. But she really started going all in supporting my music after I graduated from college. Cool. Like that's when like it hit her up. She was like, yeah, Gbeke is very serious about her music. She's not gonna let anything stand in her way. So honestly, like everything that I've been through has shaped me to become the artist that I am today. Like every experience, every no that I heard just motivated me to either do it for myself or just be patient. Like I'll give a great example. I won a competition to perform at Made in America like 2-3 months ago, and that's like a really huge festival in Philadelphia. I met a lot of celebrities, performed on the same stage as Meg Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, etc. But 2 years ago, I actually went and I was in the audience, and I was like, oh, why can't I be here? You know what I mean? Like I was looking for ways to get in festivals and all that stuff. I had applied for like other festivals. I didn't get it. I was like, really, like, when is it going to be my time? And then I finally got like accepted into Made in America. Like they had the competition, I won, and it was just crazy. Like it felt like a dream come true. Like all my hard work and efforts had finally paid off.
Yaggah.
So yeah, I guess that's how I got to where I am. Like just continuing to move forward despite the odds.
Yaggah. Well, I'm glad Mama Gbeke also allowed you to, do your music, because I know, you gotta convince Mama. Oh, you gotta convince the mamas. Ooh, I know. You gotta go to the home first. But Mama, this is it though. But yes, I'm glad that they were very supportive to your music, music career and music passion as far as continuing with what you're doing mostly. And what about friends, and what about like other peers out there? Like, because I know me doing radio, because when I was doing I can give you an example when I was a nightclub promoter,
Right.
and me talking on the mic, it's sort of different. It's like, oh, Mr. Clean B, we know you from doing nightclub.
Right.
What the heck you doing radio show?
Yeah.
We don't know you about radio, and I'm transitioning to something different.
Some people can't see the vision.
And it's like and to me it's like the way I look at it is like, okay, I'm doing one thing, but I can also attribute in other activity. I can DJ. I can I cannot sing. That's for sure. I take that back. I cannot sing. Okay, please don't put me in your album. I'm gonna flunk the Grammys for y'all, unless it's some type of dummy Grammy or something like this. But to me, it's like the process and the progress of just moving left and right is what I appreciate, and I just feel that you just going from the beginning, from how you grew up under a family, music family, to school, to now being now having that acceptance of your creativity.
Yeah.
Which is a challenge right there. Which is like you got to convince everybody around you that this is real, this is factual, and and my second question is, when you started to make music, how was it easy for you to find like producers, or did you make music on your own, or the writing? Because you mentioned about the writing was easy, what I'm saying? Because last time I checked, someone doing the writing, it's either like a Tupac that will write for 15 minutes or anything like this, but you wrote poetry.
Yeah.
So how did you translate that poetry into the music that we hear, especially to the afrobeats?
Yeah.
I'm saying, especially with love, and because I know poetry and music, some people they say, oh, not poetry, but then I know poetry and music
go
hand in hand.
Yeah. So basically, when I was writing poetry, I didn't really have music in mind. But then as like the years progressed, I started singing my poetry. So like I just created like a song out of something that I wrote as a poem. And then when I started actually releasing music, I would find beats online and like kind of just figure out like the flow of the song itself, write down like where the hook goes, where the verse goes, intro, outro, stuff like that, and kind of organize it so like poem-y, like kind of like the poem structure. Yeah. And then I would just write the words. And honestly, like I think one of my biggest songs, Move On, I wrote it in like 20 minutes. Like I just had to figure out where the words went, and then I just wrote, because everything I write is like from here. What I mean?
Comes out spiritually.
It's just so easy. All glory be to God to write the music, because it's like it's already in here. I just gotta put the pen to the paper.
Oh man, well we're gonna play one of my favorites right there. You already know we're gonna play one of my favorites. Yes, indeed, because I love this. I know I played that earlier because I know even though we go fast, but we're gonna go slow. This is Slow Mo by Gbeke. Yaggah. Oh yeah. Woo. Yes. Oh man. So after that, I'm gonna ask you about your events, your producers. So are you do you consider an independent artist? How would you explain that to me? Because there are contract artists, right?
Yeah.
And you're independent. That means there's no label. That means everything that you do, you own it, copyright and all that. And then, honestly, about how did you get to the shows? The Arizona mixtape and all that. Some of those events that you got in, because, like I said, I'm going to ask you that, yes. And then, any music that you have, and any events that's coming up, from now till 2024, anything.
I don't have anything right now.
It's coming.
Amen.
It's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. Oh yeah. And anybody out there, what you saying? Oh, thank you very much. Broadcast, thank you very much. Thank you. I love you too. Praise God. Amen. Amen. Praise God. Amen. Yes. We're live right now. We're alive right now. Yes, indeed. We're not done yet. We are not done. Follow her up. She got interviews. She got events that she join up. You know what I'm saying? Upcoming events coming up real soon. And we're gonna talk about it. So y'all can stay tuned for that most definitely. I don't know who you are. Stop putting my real name on social media, man. Y'all keep on snitching on me. Now, what's up with that? My name is not that. I'm Mr. Clean B. Like, stop putting my real name on social media. Like, you guys are a bunch of snitch. Like, on the real. Hey. 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 Oh, wow. Made a loco. Hey. 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 And next time when you come, would you give us a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I think this will be my Christmas gift right there. I think this is Christmas, guys. What do you think? Christmas? Christmas? Yeah, Christmas? Christmas? Yes. Christmas, which is hold on. Wait. Oh yes. December 25th. Oh yes. Yes. See why we're making this. You have to give me a live. That's my Christmas gift. All I want is just music. Live performance. Yes.
I just did one like 2 days ago.
Oh really?
Yeah. A live listening party.
Yeah. Oh man. We are back. Mr. Clean B.
We're back.
Back at live and direct. Radiocast.org where the battle comes to talk, sing, and connect. And big shout out to Digital Media. Big shout out to Safari-Soundz Entertainment. As you hear in the background, we are playing Pala brand new via Radiocast.org. Yes, indeed. We are continuing our live interview. And yes, and Mr. Victor is calling me right now. I'm not sure, Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, I'm live. Mr. Victor, I'm live. I will call you after the show. Yaggah. Anyway, big shout out to Mr. Victor, most definitely. So, we were just talking about music. And I know during the break, I was actually elaborating on the independency on artists.
Yes.
And I know I asked you a simple question, which I know I'm going to go to detail on that. And I know you're going to educate us on that.
Yep.
So, you consider yourself an independent artist, right?
Yes, I am an independent artist.
Now, you have to excuse my old school fashion wave with the 360 deals that I was heard about. You see, that's what I'm saying. But then when you mention independent artists, and for those out there, for the youth out there who probably are not familiar with independent artists, because when they hear independent artists, they're thinking, oh well, it's like Drake, it's like this person, but it's like they're all, heavyweights that comes with it. But at the same time, there's the freedom.
Yeah.
Would you please elaborate or educate for myself and those out there? What do you mean when you say independent artists? What are the quality that with independent artists will carry with them? Most definitely.
Right. So what it means to be an independent artist, basically you call the shots. Like you're the CEO, you're in charge. It's like owning your own business.
Mm-hmm.
People that have label agreements that are signed to a record deal, think of them as employees. They're working under a label. The label tells them everything that they need to do. If they do not fulfill the terms of the contract or get their money back, whatever their advance was, they're in trouble. And a lot of them don't get paid as much as they should be. Like big artists, we're talking humongous, like worldwide. A lot of them don't even have that much money because the label is kind of like taking such a high percentage off of what they generate in revenue.
Yes.
Being independent removes all of that. Like, yes, you're gonna have to build your own brand by yourself, but then it's worth it in the long run. You get to keep so much money. Not just that, like, you get to keep who you are. Like, you don't have to sell your soul. That's what a lot of times it means to sell your soul. You sell your soul to a label. You get to keep your creativity, like your mark as an artist. So yeah, like I say, you call all the shots, and I call all the shots.
Ooh, the boss lady said it. The boss lady said it. That I told you already. I'll be bringing all your independent artists out here to explain to y'all, for those who are making music, what is an independent artist for you out there, most definitely. So I don't have to say anything. I'm not an artist. I don't sing. So you got the wrong brother to ask that question. But I'm glad Gbeke actually elaborate on that philosophy of that, most definitely. And what do you think a lot of artists like yourself and any others are becoming more independent? Because even though, and I appreciate how you brought the how you work, someone is supposed to work for you, but they'll take advantage of you.
Yes.
Why do you think it's changing up? Because I know the music industry is changing.
Yeah.
It's most artists are becoming more independent. What do you think is that change is coming up, or it's actually imminent right now? Like, because now I'm looking at a bunch of artists on YouTube or Spotify. It's they're on their own label right now. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think that that change just have to wave up? Because I know some record label might be, oh my gosh, what we're gonna do? We might join Spotify or this and that. Because now I feel like the record labels are probably Spotify or Apple Music. I mean, not that they're labels, but they're platforms to have the artists.
They're bigger platforms than the labels. If you can figure out how to like really maximize it, I feel like people are waking up. Like, we're realizing, like, why would we miss out on all this money that truly belongs to us when we could just do it ourselves? Like, we have the tools. Everything the labels do to promote their artists, we have access to. We might not have the revenue per se, but if you can get creative and you have drive, you can actually succeed where where the label, like, you can succeed past where the label would take you, basically. Because a lot of labels, like, they pick and choose who they want to market and who they want to be like the hottest artists, or they'll just kind of like throw stones and see which one gets traction. Like, they don't truly care about you how you should care about yourself.
Amen for that. I'm glad for that preaching. Now, when I'm hearing Slo Mo, I'm hearing Paula, I'm hearing every other music that you put out. Now, how do you approach your music whenever you walk into a studio, like the magic, like that inspiration? Like, I know folks use, I'm not going to say Rick Jim or Snoop Dogg, but I know folks, if you know what I'm talking about, for the kids, for the children, read a book. That's what I'm talking about. Read a book and you be inspired to do music.
Yep.
Now, what is your approach on, doing music? Like, when you walk in, first of all, do you have a selective of producers or engineer that you work with, or do you choose, or do they choose you, or how does it work when it comes to you putting up your own album, or how do you make that magic album happen for us to be able to listen and follow you up? Like, what's the magic behind it?
So first, like I said earlier, like, I'll find beats that I'm really like connected to. So that'll either be from like producers I already have a relationship established with, or like if I'm feeling saucy, then I'll find a new beat like online, and then like I'll lease it or buy it. And then after that, like, I'll start like establishing like a timeline of everything I need to do, like recording, mixing, mastering. And then like there's a studio I usually go to out here. I'll lay all my tracks out, like book like a 4-hour session just so that I can vibe, have enough time. That usually will set me up for like 2 songs. I can do 2 songs in 4 hours just to lay all like the perfecting techniques on it. And then once the producer is done with it in the studio, then I'll give it to my engineer. There's only like 2 engineers that I work with. One is in Florida, and I worked with him on my first EP, and then the other one is in Nigeria. So like, I feel like for engineers, once you capture someone who knows once you find someone who can capture your sound, like without adding too much auto-tune, knows exactly how to perfect your pitch, etc., keep them. Like when you see an artist team, like most times they have an engineer on their team. There's one engineer they usually work with, not like all these different engineers, because every engineer has a different sound.
Yes. You said auto tune. What's up with the auto tune with the engineers and all that? Like that.
So some add way too much.
Oh
like,
gosh.
I've been told by a lot of people I don't need a lot of auto tune. Like maybe like to correct a few pitches here and there, but not like excessive. Like some producers will have you sounding like T-Pain. And it's like, no.
There's only one T-Pain. There's only one T-Pain, you know. There's only one T-Pain out there. And you know, and the thing is, you know, as I'm listening, as I'm following you, I'm reading your bio, your information, and pretty much the music that you be putting out there. And I know that, you know, I know we mentioned about the R&B Afrobeats. Why is your music focusing on Afrobeats and R&B? Because I like to call it the R&B Afrobeat, you know, musical session.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when I hear part, especially Slo Mo, it's my favorite. Like, I mean, whoever wants to marry me, you know, I'll play Slo Mo to our wedding, okay? Our wedding, that's what I'm gonna play, all right? But I mean, when I hear like Slo Mo, when I go listen to all your R&B Afrobeats music, you know, there's an it talks about love. It talks about passion. It talks about togetherness. Yeah. Now I know it's about, you know, for the kids out there, read a book again. Read a book, kids. Okay, if you're not my age, read a book. Okay, it's not for you. It's for mommy and daddy right there. Okay, but you know, but it talks about, you know, togetherness, passions, and you know, and I would like to ask again, like, you know, besides the Afrobeats, you know, creativity and the R&B creativity, what does your music speaks about, or what is the you know, the voice behind the music? Because I know, like I said, I'm hearing love, I'm hearing passion, but I know through the audience, through your passion, you have a bigger enhancement story behind that. And you know, can you please elaborate on the passion on the R&B Afrobeat that you create, you know, that you bless us with, I should say. Amen. Bless us with. Yes.
So yeah, I'll be candid. All of my music is based upon experience. So I just want to capture, like, not just like my life story in my music, but really like everything, like all the feelings that come with it. You know, I put my feelings in my music. So basically, the message behind the music is like whatever I'm feeling at that point, whatever I'm experiencing in that point of time, you know. So it's like I feel like R&B comes so naturally to me. Like ever since I was a little kid, I grew up on like oldies R&B. So like that's like my genre of choice. But then I'm Nigerian, so I'm like I'm combine the two, you know, like Afro R&B. So that's where that comes from.
Because I mean, well, you know, I think one of my favorite was Fela. Oh my God, Fela Kuti. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I think that's one of my favorite. Legend. Man, I ain't gonna say my age again. I'm 28 again in America age, but Fela Kuti, legendary man, legendary. I gotta say this now. Before we go on break, because I want to ask you about all your events that you have participated, but especially the one, the Arizona event that you were part of.
Yes.
And which we're going to elaborate on that most definitely, because that right there it wasn't just a shock, but it was like, wow, like we have one of us actually joining, because when I moved to Phoenix, you know, I haven't heard I believe one Jamaican who was part of that event.
Right. But
you were the first, I would say, West African. I would say, I mean, from if I'm wrong, please let me know. But last time I checked, you're the first African on that actually participated on that event.
I didn't even know.
And I would like to come back, because we're gonna play some more music again. And I want to know, how did you get in there? What was the motivation, the hustle? But most of all, the passion, because I know us. And for you to be driven to get there, and for the crowd to embrace you, because I saw that crowd on video. Yeah. And it was actually on somebody else's video.
Oh, wow.
That I've seen. Not just, I was like, wait, I've seen the same person, and this guy's one of them DJs that actually had a video with you on there.
Right.
Which is great. And we're going to talk about this, because I don't know how you got there, because wow. Bravo.
Thank
Bravo,
you.
most definitely. One more music, y'all. Slo Mo, y'all know I love it. Yaggah. There were 2 videos for that event. I believe DJ Ken. Shout out to DJ Ken was definitely in. It's somebody else too, but there was a video, and one of them was you, and it was with Afrobeats. I was like, Afrobeats, a hip hop show. So it was like, okay, that's been weird. Then the leading up to that you, and I see video again. Okay. This. It was in that. No. Hip hop festival, yeah. I was like, Africa in the hip hop. Then I was in a video. What really got me off was the crowd. That crowd right there. I mean, I was like, hold on. They're uploading Afrobeats. They were like, woo! I mean, to me, it felt great. And it felt good to see that, to witness. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, every answer, I was like, how did she get in there? I mean, don't tell us your secrets. We can be basic, you know. But I know for you to get in there, you have to you have to strive to get in there because I applaud you. Brother Trey, yeah, Brother Trey in the building. Yes, indeed. This is Gbeke right there. Yes, indeed. You guys are back. Brother Trey, yes, we're live right now. Any shout, Brother Trey? Any shout out? Get from Dwayne? Huh? Is he over there? Yeah. I think after the show, I'll go get him. Yeah, he's good. I'll tell him don't do nothing to him. If they touch him, I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm on camera and make him do this.
Thank you.
Oh man. Yes. We are back again, the Yaggah Women Radiocast. Big shout out to Brother Trey. We on point, 4 p.m. right after me. Right after I go off live, he's gonna be live 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. live, and we got more show. We have Don't Disturb His Groove. We have Cheeseburger. We have a whole bunch of shows. We have real things like ORG, most definitely. We are back again. Yes, indeed. Y'all already know I gotta play Slo Mo. You know what I'm saying? And she blessed with Pala, because Mr. Clemmy is all about love and unity. Unity. Y'all already know how we do. Yes, indeed. Now, this is my curiosity right here, because this is one thing I wanted to ask before I let you go. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being here again.
Thank you
now,
so much for having me.
No, thank you for blessing us with this interview, man, because like I said, when I saw you at that Arizona festival, I was mesmerized. I was inspired. I was not just motivated, but I felt happy.
Yeah.
I was really happy that I just saw a sister from where I'm from being on the stage with different peers.
Right.
Different peers that does not look like me or them.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say different peers, I'm talking about we all immigrants, we all, coming from a different place.
Right.
And even myself doing a show, I know my peers are different. My peers are all coming from all walks of life, not just African, but I have South American friends, I have white friends, I got a whole bunch of friends.
Right.
So my peers are very large. And me seeing that from you, actually seeing the audience embracing your music though, that right there was like, I mean, I want to say I want to have tears, but no, men don't cry like this. But it felt really good just to witness that.
Yeah.
But then I, before we talk, I told Sister Lydia, how did she get to that event? Because this is it's hard to get there.
Yeah.
And for you to even get there, you have to either be known or be recognized.
Yeah.
Or you have to make some type of good moves in order for you to for them to even invite you.
Right.
They're just that invite to be part of that ceremony.
True.
And this is every year. Moved to Phoenix in 2015, and I'm seeing you. I've been in part of those events, and this year was the first time I wasn't there. Well, last year too, 2 years in a row.
Right.
And I'm seeing Gbeke performing live with everybody else chanting her name, cameras on you, singing your songs on Instagram, and I'm like, hold on. This is Afrobeats in a African American community. which they love Afrobeats too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's black music, the diaspora. At the end of the day, how did you? What was the motivation, first of all, to get into that event? And number two, how did you get in there? Because because we need to know. Because now I'm about to put the snitch moment. What was the motivation? How did you get there? Because what you just did while there was a big move.
Yes.
Totally, I respect you on that one.
Thank you.
Elaborate, please. Amen.
So, like I said, my dad got me into music. He listened to not only like oldies R&B, but like oldies hip hop too. So in my mind, it was kind of all the same. Like you would hear like rappers like rapping, and then the singers sing. So I was like, hip hop and R&B go hand in hand, and people love Afrobeat. So why not perform my Afro R&B at this hip hop festival? Like that was my thought process for it. And then I got in really like with social media. Networking is so important. Like if you guys only take one thing away from this today, just remember to network. Networking is key, because it was through networking that I was actually able to get in that show and all the other shows I've done this year. So social media and networking.
And you just blew up the spot. I mean, I know other rappers were there, but you just pretty much took off the spot. And is there any events coming up that we should know? Because I know you already put out your music, your album always out right now.
Yes. And
I know they're opening up the States. Christmas is here. You promised me you're going to be on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I didn't say Christmas Eve.
So she said Christmas. Okay. We're going to talk about it. But any events that we should be able to follow back here, whether it's in Arizona, outside the States, or abroad, anything that we should be able to follow, or anything that you are going to be joining that you're going to be bringing to our nuances in the future coming up, that we should be able to know about that? Please snitch on yourself so we know, so we can follow. I can follow you, so I can tell everybody, hey, she's doing this right now. Y'all go and check her out real quick.
I'm working on some shows and some new music in the new year. So for sure, when I have concrete plans, then I'll have a lot to share with y'all. I'm really excited. This was like my most successful year musically, and I know that 2022 is about to be even more than double this. Amen.
Oh man, I mean, you said 2021 was the most successful music on your behalf for you. Why would you? I mean, I know even though with the screw the COVID, but as far as music, why would you say that? Why would you say music was, as far as music, music career for you, 2021 was a great year?
Yeah.
Why is that? I mean, besides the show that I saw you, but I know you got some things that you want to elaborate about. Why 2021 was good for musically?
Right. So even aside from my music that I've released and the shows that I've done, it's more so like how I've evolved as a musician. Like my quality is top tier now. Like I have a good team that I'm working with, a good sense of direction, and most importantly, I believe in my craft. Because like I always knew I was good, but I was like, can I really make it? Like I had a lot of doubt in myself. But this year I've just gone all in. I said, forget about the doubt. I'm just gonna keep pushing, and it's opened so many doors for me.
Yaggah. Oh, I can't wait, man. Look, man. Trust me, she will perform for us, y'all. She will perform for us. I'm just saying, right? I'm snitching. She's gonna perform for us, for real talk. All right. I'm just saying right now. Maybe next month we're gonna talk about this after the show. All right, you already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? So where can they find your music? Where can they find Gbeke's music? I know we talk about Apple Podcasts, but where can the people out there can find your music? Anywhere we go to, any platform, anywhere.
So every music platform, if you just search Gbeke, you'll find me. And that's like Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube, Amazon Music, Pandora, anything you can think of, just search Gbeke, Gbeke. And then all social media platforms, GB3KE. It's just a 3 instead of an E in the middle. So yeah, I'm on every single platform. Feel free to chat. Let's connect.
Let's connect. Gbeke, you already know Mr. Clem is going to be playing her song every Saturday. Every Saturday. Because I'm in love right now. I want to be in love right now. But I gotta love myself before I start loving you. But I love you too. I want to say thank you Thank you for joining us.
For joining everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for welcoming us back for our first week after a while. And Sister Lydia, big shout out to you. We'll see you when we see you. Get that money. Get that money. Brother Trey, you next. I'm out of here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
Peace
no.
out, y'all.
Thank you for coming back. Thank you. And I'll see you next. We're going to talk about that music live. Yeah, we're going to talk. Brother Trey, you next. Because we're going to talk after this. Yaggah, OE. Woo! Woo! Yeah! All right. All right. We out of here. Don't stop the music. Woo-hoo.